Leroy's Pokemon Leaf Green Walkthrough Part 42. Alright, so last time I told you guys I was going to catch a bunch of new Pokemon from my Pokedex, and I took care of that. It was really hard and it took a long time, but I finally did it. I basically just went back to every route and I caught all the Pokemon I didn't have before, so now you can see I basically have all these guys. I'm not going to be using any of them on my team. I just wanted to get 40 Pokemon in my Pokedex. And the reason I did that is because if you have 40 Pokemon in your Pokedex, you can get a special item from one of Professor Oak's assistants. So what you want to do, if you've done that, is head west of Celadon into Route 16. And after you've defeated that Snorlax, you can head upstairs in this building over here. What am I doing? Yeah, upstairs, not downstairs. You can talk to this guy. And like I said, if you've gotten 40 different Pokemon, he will give you the Amulet coin, which is a really nice item. What it does is it boosts the amount of money you get per battle if you have it attached to your Pokemon. So it'll just get you rich really quick, which is really nice. So I'm going to put that on my Hitmonlee because that's the Pokemon I'm going to be training. And speaking of Hitmonlee, I'm sure you all want to know what nickname I chose for it. Thanks for all the nicknames you recommended, but this is my favorite one out of all of them, Captain Kick, so that is my new Hitmonlee. And what we're going to do now is, why do I keep doing that? Yeah, back downstairs and out of this place. What we're going to do now is head into the next city, which is Fuchsia City, which is where the next gym badge is. So to get there, you can go either through this route over here, which is the cycling road, or you can head over towards this place south of Lavender Town, this really long route over here. Either way is fine. You just have to get into Fuchsia City, and I'm going to choose this route, mainly because it'll be a bit easier for me to get through at this point, and it's a good training spot for Hitmonlee. I plan on going through the bike path later on, though, so yeah. So heading to Route 12, and this place is filled with a bunch of fishermen, so you're going to be fighting mainly water types. Now this was a place we could have gone into earlier in the game, but I kind of knew I was going to get Hitmonlee, so I wanted to save it for a nice spot for him to train at, so yeah. And mainly you're going to be finding Goldines and Tentacools and maybe some Poliwags in this route. So yeah, let's see how good our Hitmonlee is. Let's just see how good he is. Alright, not bad, a one-hit KO. So yeah, Hitmonlee is a very powerful physical attacker, in case you didn't know. And that's going to be really, really useful for us. As you can see, it's just going to pretty much annihilate everything. Like this Poliwag right here. It doesn't even stand a chance. So yeah, Captain Kick, great addition to any team. And even though I didn't pick Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan's a great Pokemon too. I just prefer Hitmonlee a bit more. So yeah. And it looks like Hitmonlee is already off to a good start. So yeah, there we go. So we beat Fisherman Ned. And look at all that money we got. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the Amulet coin. It just really boosts up the money big time. So you'll be rich in no time if you just go through a route with the Amulet coin on. So yeah, let's take on this dude now. Fisherman Chip. And he has a Tentacool. Alright, so, fighting types are my main attacking moves with Hitmonlee, but poison types are resist fighting, so I'll try Rock Slide. And I don't think I mentioned this, but while I was catching all those Pokemon, I stopped in the Rock Tunnel and found the move tutor for Rock Slide, and I taught that to Hitmonlee. So yeah, I was talking about that in an earlier video also, so yeah. And that Goldine's going to go down, so looks like Hitmonlee is already going to get up a level. Now, when you get to level 26 with Hitmonlee, you will already learn a new attack, and that's High Jump Kick. Now, High Jump Kick is kind of a risky move. It's really powerful, but unfortunately, if it misses, you end up doing damage to yourself. So it's kind of a risky move. It's really powerful, though. So I will teach it to Hitmonlee instead of Jump Kick, but I'm still going to be mainly using Brick Break, just because I don't like taking risks that much, but just in case I need some extra power, I'll have High Jump Kick. Alright, so there we go. We beated Fisherman Chip. And a lot of money again. So yeah, there's some more fishermen we can fight over here. Like this guy. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Why are you calling yourself a fool? Seriously, have some respect for yourself. But anyways, this is Fisherman Hank. And he only has one Pokemon, which I don't understand. Like, if you're out fishing all day, how do you only have one Pokemon? I mean, I would expect you to have, like, 5 or 6 Pokemon, but You know, apparently he's only caught one thing with all the fishing he's been doing, so yeah. And this Goldeen actually lived my Brick Break for once, but yeah, it's because it's at a pretty high level. So that thing goes down, no problem. And that was a pretty easy battle. Easily worth fighting these guys just for the big time money they give out, especially if you have the Amulet coin like I have, so yeah. Alright, so here's another fishing dude. Apparently this is where all the good fishers come, because there's like 1,000 of these guys in here, but yeah. So let's see, Fisherman Elliot, okay. And he's a Poliwag, alright, so yeah, basically, you don't see too much variety in here, pretty much just a lot of Goldeens and the occasional Poliwag and stuff, but it's, yeah, you might as well do it for experience, you know? So yeah, that Poliwag's gonna go down. And Captain Kick is really doing a nice job here. I mean, I didn't expect him to be killing things in one hit right away, but apparently Hitmonlee is just that good, so yeah. And I think Hitmonlee will catch up in levels in no time, so yeah. I mean, it's already almost to level 27, just after a few battles, so that's good. And another Goldeen. Okay, let's Brick Break this thing. I find it odd that all these people are called fishermen, but Goldeen's really the only fish water Pokemon out there. Because, I mean, when was the last time you were fishing and then you found seahorses? I mean, honestly, who finds seahorses when they fish? If I found a seahorse while I was fishing, I would be freaking out. I would throw it back. Same with Shelder. If I found, like, a giant shell sticking its tongue at me, I would just throw it back. I'd be freaked out. But yeah, whatever. So, some more big-time money there, which is awesome. We're pretty much rolling in the Benjamins right now, and... Okay, so we have some more trainers to fight. Sorry, I had to cut something out. But I want to put up Weepinbell because we have a double battle up here. So, Charizard doesn't really need any more experience right now, so let's fight these people. If you win, you're going to propose! Oh my goodness, well... Unfortunately, you're not going to be winning this battle. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, you're just going to have to beat someone else. Yeah, try one of those fishermen. They're not too hard to beat. Alright, so these trainers have matching Nidorans. How cute. But unfortunately, they're both going to die. So yeah, I'm going to use Rock Slide and Acid just because I want to show you. There are a few moves in these games that will hit both the opponents in double battles, and Rock Slide is one of them. And Acid is another, so I can actually attack both these Pokemon at once, which is a pretty useful strategy. Unfortunately, Acid isn't very effective, I just kind of wanted to show you. So yeah. And let's see here, you're gonna double kick me. How ironic, a Hitmonlee is getting kicked. Like, the insane kicking Pokemon is getting kicked. And I don't even have a kicking move on Hitmonlee, which is pretty pathetic, but yeah. So let's see here, more rock sliding. I gotta wonder, where are these rocks even coming from? I mean, we're like out in the ocean or something. There's no rocks around here. But yeah, that's just how awesome Hitmonlee is. He can make rocks appear out of nowhere and drop them down on Nidorans. So yeah, more experience for the both of them. And these double battles give out even more money than usual, so we get almost 2,700, which is a really nice deal right there. So I'm going to come down here and stop in this house. Now, this place is another one of these fishing dudes. Apparently he's related to the fishing guru, so if you tell him you like to fish, he will give you the Super Rod, which is a very nice fishing rod to catch water-type Pokemon. And I'm actually going to use this item to go catch my 6th and final Pokemon because I want to catch a water-type on my team, so stay tuned for the next episode because I'm going to be catching my final Pokemon.